YouTube and welcome back. It's me, Fraulein, and I'm here with another box opening for you. And we finished up Rage of Demons, the boosters that I had of that last time. So now we're going to start on these Pathfinder miniatures. Pathfinder's kind of funny. The miniature side of things. Just like the D&D sets, they base them off of the modules and stuff that are coming out at the time that the set's released. And Pathfinder differs from D&D a lot in that a lot of the miniatures I find in the Pathfinder sets and in some of the D&D sets as well, but Pathfinder is especially bad for it. Um, there are monsters that just you're never really going to use, or you only ever really want one of, and it makes it really hard to buy lots of boosters. But we're gonna have fun opening this up and seeing what we get. Uh, the value on this box, on these boxes, are substantially lower than the stuff from Rage of Demons. But Rage of Demons is a much older set. This one is a brand new set. So some of the figures will probably go up in value in the future. I paid about $19 Canadian per booster box of this. I bought a brick, so there's 8 of them. And so I'm going to use that as our EV, our estimated value, right? We're trying to hit $19 worth of figurines in each box. They're pre-painted plastic figurines. Pathfinders is, of course, owned by Piazzo, so Piazzo is the producer. WizKids is still the manufacturer, though. Both Wizards of the Coast and Piazzo get WizKids to manufacture their minis. And same setup as well. We get 1 large mini and 3 small or medium-sized minis in every box. I'm not sure if the rarities differ or if we're more likely to get rares out of these. But our chase rares that I'm looking for are mostly the dungeon dressings, which is actually my favorite part about the Pathfinder. Way more dungeon dressings. There's a satanic altar, there's a portcullis, and several others that would be really cool for us to get our hands on. And that's kind of what I'm shooting for. There's also a really nice dragon, the large blue dragon and the nightmare dragon, that would be really cool to get our hands on. A lot of stuff in the rare slot is really, really cool, but if it's anything like the D&D miniatures, we're only going to see between 2 and 4 rares in this brick. And the stuff in the common slot and the uncommon slot, which you're going to see most of, I don't find a lot of it to be really useful. There's a couple ones that I think will be awesome to have, but there's also things that I know I'll never use in these slots. So there's going to be some dead minis that I might not be that impressed with, but that's okay. Most of the fun is in opening it up and seeing what we get. So let's do that. Thank you very much for coming by and participating in this with me. I appreciate you guys enjoying the content and watching me open up these really cool figures. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you like the content, share me with your friends, get me out there, and every little bit helps. And feel free to comment in the comment section below. And I think once we're done the Pathfinder battles, the Pathfinder Maze Death Minis here, we will be holding on the Storm King's Thunder booster for the Monster Menagerie 3 stuff, because I think the Monster Menagerie 3 is going to be out by the time the last one of these videos is released, which will be awesome. I can't wait for that set. Well, let's see what we got. So it looks like we have a Minotaur Cleric, which is an uncommon in our large slot. She's definitely a cool looking, I don't know, he or she. It looks like a she cow, but really nice details. The rosary looks really good. The weapon looks really good. Details on the jacket look awesome. Yeah. I mean, I can base an encounter around that. I mean, Minotaur's got to have clerics too, right? Everybody's got a little bit of religion going on. Who is this? Oh, this is the Darrow Artillery. So Darrow are a underground race that has essentially gone completely insane, and it's gonna be really hard to focus on this mini because it's so small. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Yeah. So he's packing around a crossbow. I don't tend to use Darrow much. They are the definition of chaotic evil in most cases, and if my PCs do happen to lose a fight with them, it's just bad news for the PCs, because they really are into like the torture and everything else. So that Darrow is in a common slot, and so is the Witchfire, which kind of looks like a plant elemental to me. I'm not really familiar with some of the mechanics from Pathfinder. I'm a D&D player for the most part, but that's probably what I'd use it for, is like a plant elemental type deal. Let's see. Yeah. So I gotta figure out a better way to display these. My camera is not like picking up some of these skinnier, smaller miniatures. Yeah, probably use that one as like a plant elemental or something similar. And then we got another common, so that's 3 commons in this one. And as we saw with the last one there, or with the so this is the Halfling Butcher. Let's see if we can't get that to... How about a little love? You want? There we go. Yeah. So he looks pretty cool. Let's see. Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to get like right up close. Yeah. There we go. I've been holding them too far away this entire time. Who knew? Bam. Gotta get them right in the... Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Awesome. Yeah, so, I mean, like, once again, I'll read what I just said about these. I mean, barring the Halfling Butcher and maybe the Darrow, I mean, I'm not a fan of Darrow, but it's definitely a a mini that you could probably get a lot of and not feel bad about. I mean, the halfling butcher you can always sub in for rogues and stuff like that, like halfling rogues and stuff. Um, the witchfire being a common, like I don't know how many of these I'd ever really need, but they're all really nicely painted up and done up, and so let's see what they are worth. And like I said, the Maze of Death minis definitely not worth as much overall. The Witchfire is $4. The Minotaur Cleric, which is our large mini, is sitting at $4. And our Halfling Butcher is $8. So that puts us at 9. And the Dero Artillery is 2. So that's 11. So we're at negative $8 after this box opening. See what I'm talking about? But it's okay, because cool minis, and actually I really like the Minotaur. She makes that box worth it for me, because I can definitely use her. I've made communes of Minotaurs before for campaign settings, both friendly and non-friendly that the PCs have interacted with. So I will probably use her as an NPC. And actually, do you know what? That might be a thing we'll do here. I will make an NPC with you guys, and we'll make an NPC for this mini. Alright guys, we'll be getting on to the next box here in a couple of days. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to having you guys stop by again real soon. Thanks very much for being here. Bye for now.